Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You watching Casino is the Name, and it's Father's Day. I was just about to take a little nap. We just came from eating, and I was surprised by this. I ain't gonna lie. I was, clicking on JT, the Pocket Watcher, um, or Pocket Watching with JT. I was just watching his channel because I saw something said, scam, something about scam, and I saw something else referring to scamming, in the black community, and on somebody else's channel. So I was just kind of just trying to see what's going on. What does everybody keep talking about the scamming stuff? And so I'm an accountant. He's an accountant, and he's been on my channel before. I've watched plenty of his videos. He's doing his thing on YouTube right now. Right now, he's at 79,000 subscribers. I remember when he was kind of just getting started, and so to see this is great, Salute to you. And, I've seen a bunch of social proof videos and EYL videos and things like that. I don't necessarily, let's say if I watch a EYL video, I might see something and I might think to myself, or not just think to myself, but tell some of my people when they call me and they ask me about it, hey, is this true? Can you do this? And I'll say, you can do it, but it's fraud. It is not the way to do it. With being an accountant, I realized that first of all, we have ethics. We're bound by ethics, right? Ethics is huge in the accounting profession, right? Because it is so easy to mislead people, to trick people, to take someone's money, to just all sorts of things. There's so many things that we know about, maybe the banking system or stocks or setting up different types of hedge funds or whatever. And there's so many different ways to just take people's money without um, by just keeping them in the dark about finances or whatever. People are afraid of finances, like regular people on the street. Even me, I go to an accountant to do my taxes because my taxes are elaborate and there's a lot of stuff going on. And me and my tax people, we sit and plan and strategize how to best go about my taxes or the future taxes that I may have when we see a certain area growing in my business or whatever. So um, even I go see someone else, or I seek counsel, or maybe a group of people who are, of the know, who I feel either I value their opinion because either they're more knowledgeable than me in a particular space, or maybe I just need reassurance from somebody else's like ideas or eyes to see what I'm thinking, and so uh, most people are financially illiterate, right? Let's just say it. Financial literacy is an issue. It's a major issue. Most people aren't financially literate. And, it's almost no way to really fix that in the masses, right? The masses aren't financially literate. It just is what it is. And so when I'm watching, say, a video from EYL, and they're not claiming to necessarily be experts, but they're having people on their channel. I don't know. I don't know if people pay them. I don't know uh, if they're just seeking out, hey, who do we know who's popular or who's doing this or has a business where they can benefit from us doing a video with. I don't know what their process is, but some of the people that they may interview are not the most financially like literate, one, or they're maybe not doing things in an ethical way to make money, and so most of them aren't finance people from the jump. They're not accountants, they're not financiers, they're not in banking or whatever. A lot of people are just regular people who found some loopholes and they're kind of exploiting those loopholes and they're telling other people that, hey, yes, you can do this. Now, I have an issue with that on my channel with just telling people, hey, you can do this, you can do that. If based off of the ethics. But that's just me being me. Now, if I'm interviewing somebody and somebody's telling you this is what you can do, then technically, I guess in a way, it's not my responsibility. But me personally, with my channel, I try to deal with the people who I know are actually doing things. And don't get me wrong, even those people could have issues if you decide to deal with them at a later point or some other point, you know. But I at least know that this person does this thing in real life. When I interview somebody, I know somebody's actually doing this. It's not just me randomly interviewing somebody. I've seen what they're doing. I've experienced what they're doing, or I just find somebody who's already. Typically, I find people by them already doing something, and I say, "Hey, what do you're doing this? I see what you're doing. Can I interview you?" And so most of those people don't already have a program or something like that. And if they do have a program, it's still somebody I know for a fact is actually doing something real in real life. And so I don't know how well these people are vetted or if it even matters, when they're doing EYL or social proof or whatever. Or even if their whole point of their channel is not necessarily grounded in ethics, but more so grounded in just another way to see something or to think about something. Maybe they're just trying to maybe not influence you into doing a particular thing, but maybe they're trying to just show you or motivate you into seeing other possibilities. I don't know. I try to stay out of everybody's beef, but I woke up today and some major beef going on, and I saw JT going in, and he showed a clip where on Social Proof I guess they called him Arthur, or he's saying that they called him Arthur from the cartoon character. They calling him Arthur, and Social Proof has an issue with the fact that he disagrees with a lot of the things that's on Social Proof's website or channel, and uh, I, it's a, it's an interesting thing that's going on right now, I guess, because there are a lot of people doing videos. I'm not saying whether or not they're on Social Proof website or channel or Earn Your Leisure or whoever. But there are issues in, I guess, part of the stance that Social Proof is as far as their response video when they did a video talking about JT or what's believed to be JT's channel, and there were issues in what he said when he said that other cultures don't tear each other down. Only the black community goes at each other when it comes to financial literacy or these type of things, and that's absolutely not true. Meet Kevin has been going at Grant Cardone. I found Meet Kevin by him going after Grant Cardone, and Grant Cardone has gone at other people, and the Wolf of Wall Street has gone at Grant Cardone and back and forth or whatever. Like these things happen, and it's not just in the black community. People will check you on your stuff if you put it out publicly, and so that there were some issues, and I don't know how well researched I guess Social Proof was, the guy from Social Proof was in that situation. But again, I'm not also trying to cause any issues. I'm just chilling in my bed watching these things unfold, and I guess I feel a way because I am also a person who interviews people about business and entrepreneurship, and I'm also an entrepreneur, and I'm also in business, and I'm also an accountant. But I typically try everything that I recommend. If I recommend anything, it's something that I'm actually doing or I'm trying or that I've done in real life. Or maybe I'm just giving you information on it, not necessarily saying, hey, stop everything you're doing and go do this. That's not, unless I know for a fact, like I do government contracts, I know for a fact that that's life changing opportunities there. And I'm putting my real life and I'm displaying my real life stuff on camera and discussing things from my real life on camera, that we are really doing. It is not. I mean, I don't think that I've had any kind of questionable things said about me online as far as the things that I do. But um, at the end of the day, this is just a very interesting um, kind of place we're in when it comes to the culture and the black culture and the black community and scammers online. There are tons and tons of scammers online, and I try to steer away. Part of that's part of the reason I never really did a course and stuff like that. Even though I could put everything that I know into a course, it's just been a very negative place mentally for me to go into when I know it's so many other people out here scamming and trying to do this and trying to do that. But I'm not. I've determined that I need to still do those things, and I need to build these mental programs and things like that, and to not worry about the negative side of. I can't control the scammers. I can't control them. You can't control them. So but I do have real good information, and I do know people who are solid and produce good product, and so it's kind of like it's just an odd place to be in when it's so much fake stuff out here and so many people telling people the wrong thing to do. So there's a difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax evasion is illegal. Tax avoidance is legal. So there are ways around certain things or ways to do certain things, but most of this stuff comes at, if you want to know if something is illegal or not, most of it is going to be based around intent, right? If you intend to defraud something or to do something that is immoral, then it is wrong. So if somebody is out there telling you to do things like that, then it's wrong, It's wrong. All right? Like, that's as simple as. Uh-oh. I don't know why my other phone just started doing that, but most of it just comes to intent. So I was just talking to like JT Automations and stuff like that. We were just talking about some stuff in the room, and I was telling them that most of this stuff is going to come back to intent. Are you intending to do something to defraud a system? If so, then it's wrong. If you got to use somebody else's name for this or that because technically it's fraud. And in business and in life, I try to stay away from anything that is like that. Anyway, right now you watching Casino is the name, man. I hope everybody, I hope EYL, I hope Social Proof, I hope JT Automations, I hope JT the Pocket Watch, I hope Erica Williams, I hope all of the people, even the ones that I didn't name, I hope everybody, does well, and I hope that the general public gets good, positive information from everybody. And I also hope Casino is the name grows. You feel me? But yeah, I just want to come on here and say that, man. It's just been a very interesting thing to see. Um, Beware the scam. Anyway, right now you watching Casino is the name. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out.